Hello again, welcome to today's attempt at a Stepdle puzzle where we're still in the Halloween time of year. So following on from yesterday, I'm going to be doing some starting words connected with some more of the most common costumes. Starting with bear. I thought that might be quite helpful. It's got some common letters in. Turned out to be a little bit more helpful than yesterday's first guess, but barely. The A is probably second. Let's see if we've got another vowel. Well, we don't have an I. Let's try some common consonants instead. That doesn't work either. So, who knows what the best tactic for these four-letter words are? They're always really difficult because we get so little information each time. I've ruled out so many common letters though, I really don't know what I've got to lose. Wow, okay, it better not be something like Dada, duplicated D's and A's, but I'm really running out. Faff would be a horrible word. I'm ruling out of other options though, or running out of other options I guess I should say, because that's actual English. What else? It could be jazz. At least that doesn't duplicate a letter. Oh, I'd almost rather it was faff. That's such a difficult one. It's a real shame that it's not music day today or something like that, because I might have started with jazz. Anyway, we will move on to clown. I was very surprised to see this on the list, but apparently a clown is quite a common costume. If I'd got 5 greys, I'd have gone for the much more common fairy. But I thought I might get 5 greys. Whereas if I did fairy first, I assumed I wouldn't get 5 greys. So this way I had the chance to get both words in. Let's try some common vowels. Oh, we still haven't got the right vowel, so we need the U or the I by the looks of it. Bring or brung. It's not going to be a verb tense to be fair, but at least this tries new positions for the R and the M. Oh, it's brink then. R and N. I might have said R and M. You knew what I meant. Fairy would have worked a bit better then, wouldn't it? It would have given me the I in 3rd position, as well as the R. But I fancy a challenge. Otherwise I'd just start with the most common letters each time. Speaking of challenge, cowboy. I'm definitely expecting 6 greys here, and that's why I've got pirate as a backup. And I knew that was going to be more helpful. That's why I did cowboy first. How about hunter? That wasn't on the list, but it is a possible answer. Oh, we've got 5 letters and none of them is in the right place. It could be return. We could have all of the letters and still none of them in the right place. Still only yellows. Wow. That's bizarre. Right. Something? If it's then the E, it would have to be UN blank ERT. That feels unlikely. I suppose it could start with the T? TRU? No, because then the E would have to be 4th. Is it going to start with the E? Probably not. So that means the E is probably 4th. Where is the U? Is it just UE in the middle? Or is it... Is the E in 5th? Sorry, the U in 5th? When you've got 5 letters, you really expect it to be easier than this, but there are so many yellows! None of them are in the right position. How on earth have I managed to do that? Truant is U-A-N-T, isn't it? Not U-E-N-T. It feels like it has to be But then the R and the T can't be the next letter. In fact, the T would have to be last. The R would have to be there, which means that the E would have to be there. That's just not a word, whatever letter we replace the X with. Oh, it also can't be neuter. I'm just trying to think of words. It can't even be untrue. How am I so close to this word and yet still so far? I'm sure you're shouting at the screen, aren't you? Uprent? R-E-N-T is definitely a possible ending, but then it would have to start with the U. And it can't be uprent. We've ruled out the P. It feels like... Okay, so if the U is fifth, that gives us more possibilities for the E. Because it could be there or it could be first. I'm assuming it's not consecutive with the U, but it could be. Now then, the T and the R and the N still have a few different positions that they could be. There's no types of nuts. It can't be peanuts or anything like that. Maybe it has to start with the E then. The U still could be there. No, the T would have to be last, probably. What is this word? How have I not worked this word out by now? We've got 5 out of the 6 letters. Why is this taking me so long? It can't be an un-word. Sure, it can't have a duplicated R. Can't be nature or anything like that. Is that a word? Didn't think so. What is this word? What on earth is going on? How can I be so stuck when I've got so much of the word, as I keep saying? Surely it has to start something like that, doesn't it? No, because then the... Is it just truant? I didn't think so. It can't be anything else in first position either, can it? I'm going to have to go for something that is definitely wrong, just to give myself even more information. But how can I get even more information? I've got basically the whole word. So it does start with a U. Oh, urgent! Oh, I considered the U being first, but only if the N was second. That was very not fluent. It's a good job I didn't have to do this urgently. Let's just move on to the 7-letter word, mermaid. If you've made it this far in the video, thank you. I do think you should like and subscribe to the channel, but I'm not sure I deserve it after that awful performance on the 6-letter one. Right, what are we going to do now? The M's are probably consecutive, aren't they? So it's probably M-M-E-T as the ending? Something like that, anyway. Or M-M-E-N-T is probably more likely. No, it does look like it's going to be M-M-E-T as the ending. Oh, crikey, I'm really running out of guesses. Plummet. Wow. Everything plummeted on that 6-letter one, didn't it? Happily, there was a slightly easier 7-letter one, but there we go. The Cowboys and the Pirates stole all of my time and guesses, but we just about got through in the end. So that is the Stepdle puzzle eventually. Thank you if you stuck with me. And now go and enjoy dressing up as something. Bye for now.